My next guest, former CIA officer and nationally syndicated radio talk show host Buck Sexton. I want to lean on that CIA part of your background. You say this is a great chess move.
When you look at great power politics with China, geography is destiny. We have these states that are surrounding China that are the only real check on Chinese territorial and maritime aggression. Countries like Vietnam, the Philippines, Japan, South Korea. These are all states that on the periphery of Chinese territorial ambitions, we need to have very strong relations with because we want stability, but if we can't have that, we want somebody to actually put the brakes on China.
Let's pop up that map again if we can, because what you're saying is this is what we also need to pay attention with North Korea, that they are definitely watching this chess move.
Well, absolutely. The Chinese use North Korea as an issue to try and get concessions from us on. We try to pressure them. Sometimes they move forward on North Korea. Sometimes they take a few steps back. Well, we have our own version of turning up the pressure. The South China Sea is the single most likely flashpoint in this whole theater of operations we're talking about for an actual shooting war. And say, you know what? These are our allies. In fact, in the case of Vietnam, we're going to end an arms embargo to them just a couple of years ago. So we're going to be giving them arms, we're going to be giving them funds and assistance so that China doesn't get any ideas.
And what I hear you saying, too, is taking forward what Jennifer Griffin was just telling us. We'd like to do more with Vietnam, one of these countries that's in that China Sea area, to put even more pressure on China.
Well, the stronger that we can make all of those countries that are U.S. allies, the ones I mentioned, the Philippines, Vietnam, South Korea, Japan, you look at them geographically and you understand that if China is going to go from being a regional power to a regional hegemon, it's going to have to establish bases and areas of connectivity that are beyond its immediate periphery. The countries that would stop it from doing that on the globe are the very ones that we have alliances with, like Vietnam, that we're hoping, again, there'll be constructive economic relations. We don't want anything to go badly here, but let's understand that China's building bases in the middle of the ocean, effectively. China is trying to extend its authority and power well beyond its boundaries, and that's where these other countries come in, because we want them to be the check on Chinese aggression.
And basically a U.S. city with power weaponry just pulled into the middle of all of that.
It is very powerful imagery. It is also just very powerful, period.
All right. Buck Sexton, thank you very much.
Thank you, Harris. Good to see you.
Big story.